What is going on, awesome peeps? Brent McCluskey here with Electrified Reviews, and today we are reviewing the Blast Outsider Cafe Racer electric bike. This thing is super groovy, super fun to ride. We are excited to dive into the specs, so let's roll. The Blast Outsider is a super groovy electric bike with a classic cafe racer look. The short wheelbase means it rides like a stunt bike, and the extra wide slicks means it corners like a champ. Sure, it's not the easiest e-bike to pedal, but who cares? The Outsider is all about the good vibes, and this ride has got plenty of them. The Blast Outsider has a starting price of $2,199 USD and comes in two different frame colors, matte black and matte brown, and you can also pick from three different tank colors. We've got black with white, yellow, and red accents, white with black, red, and pink accents, and yellow with black accents. That's the one we are reviewing today, and it looks and feels a lot like a Yellow Jacket. You can also pick between a 500 watt version and a 750 watt version. So yeah, lots of options here, my fellow e-bike enthusiasts. Right, let's talk about exactly what makes the Outsider so cool. First up, we gotta talk about that motor. The Outsider comes stock with a Bafang 500 watt hub motor mounted in the rear wheel. This is a great middle-of-the-road wattage that gives you enough power to ride the Outsider like a moped, but it's still pretty energy efficient. But if you've got tons of hills in your area, or if you just want more power, you can upgrade to a Bafang 750 watt motor for an additional $400. Out of the box, the Outsider has a top speed of 20 miles per hour, which you can reach using the thumb throttle or the cadence sensing pedal assist. That puts the Outsider into the Class 2 e-bike category, so it's going to be legal to ride in just about every area. Now, although the top speed is only 20 miles per hour, it feels like you're going quite a bit faster for two main reasons. First, the smaller Innova 20-inch by 4-inch slicks. Second, the moto seat places the rider much closer to the ground compared to a traditional saddle, and that makes it feel like you're going quite a bit faster. Hidden inside the gas tank, we've got a 48-volt, 14.5 amp hour battery with Samsung cells and a max estimated range of 32 miles. This battery is locking and removable, although it does take a minute or two to actually unscrew the tank releases, remove the tank, and then finally unlock and remove the battery. But look, this only is necessary if you plan on swapping out the batteries. When it comes to charging, you can just plug the charger into the port located on the right side of the tank. Now, because the battery is placed on the top tube, it does raise the center of gravity quite a bit. But because the Outsider is so light, with a curb weight of just 50 pounds, this higher center of gravity actually feels good. It adds some extra weight when you lean from side to side, and this just kind of adds to that overall moto feel for this e-bike. I really like the frame geometry on the Blast Outsider. It definitely borrows from the cafe racers of old, and that inspiration becomes viscerally apparent the moment you get on. Gone is the saddle. So there's no karate kicking your leg over. No, the Outsider has a moto seat, so the standover height is pretty low, and with a moto seat comes the ability to adjust your position forward or aft. Slide forward on the Outsider for more control, and slide back if you're just chilling. But here's the other side of this bright, shiny coin. The moto seat results in a cramped pedal stroke, and since you can't adjust the saddle height, you're stuck with it. Can you still pedal the Outsider? Of course you can. It's slightly cranked forward, so that helps, and if you slide back on the seat, that helps extend your legs even more. But the reality is this isn't an e-bike designed for constant pedaling. No, it is designed for cruising around primarily with the throttle and looking darn good while you're doing it. At the back of the Blast Outsider, we've got a Shimano Altus derailleur with a 7-speed cassette paired with some trigger shifters. Very nice. The front chainring does have a one-sided aluminum bash guard, so in the rare event that you do get a chainring strike, that should help prevent the teeth from getting damaged. But because it's only one-sided, it's not going to do much in the way of preventing chain derailment towards the inside of the chainring. To bring the Outsider to a stop, we've got hydraulic disc brakes with 180mm rotors in the front and rear wheels. These brakes offer tons of stopping power, and with the built-in motor inhibitors, you're never going to have to fight against the motor when you're braking. The suspension forks, combined with the large air volume from those chunky fat tires, helps to smooth out the ride, but remember, this is still a road warrior, not an off-road machine. Okay, so the lighting on the Outsider is one of my absolute favorite aspects of this e-bike. The headlight is big, bright, and beautiful. It's got plenty of illumination, and believe it or not, you can actually use it to safely ride at night. I mean, how many times have we said that at Electrified Reviews? The taillight is also fairly bright too, and together they help to greatly increase your visibility to other riders, pedestrians, and vehicle traffic. Dig it. Wire management is clean on the Outsider, with everything being internally routed, just like we like to see. And on the handlebars, we've got a compact LCD display and a thumb throttle on the left side. Look, this may feel abhorrent if you're a long-time motorcycle or quad rider, but I promise it's a quick adjustment, and after a few miles, you are going to feel completely natural with the throttle on the left side as opposed to the right side. And on the right side of the handlebars, we got the trigger shifters and a bell. Overall, the Michael Blast Outsider is just plain cool, man. I mean, what else can I say? If you dig this kind of vibe, you're gonna dig the Outsider. Yes, it looks good, but it actually rides just as good. And I love how many customization options there are for this e-bike. Okay, my friends, that is it for the review of the Outsider. Now, let's take it out for a ride. All right, awesome peeps, that is it for the review of the Michael Blast Outsider Cafe Racer Fat Tire Cruiser Style electric bike. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope you are having a fantastic day. If you could take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, that would be awesome. It helps out so much, and we would really appreciate it. So thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.